Strepsils jellyfish. Yes, we started off big today, okay? Well, no. Actually, no, because this guy's kind of small, but yeah. He's often called the Immortal Jellyfish, because instead of dying like normal fuckers, you know, he can literally reverse his life and return to his early stage of development. Completely insane head. Even in like bad conditions, like let's say he's injured, stressed or starving, his cells transform and he just turns into a kid again, restarting his life. And yeah, he can just repeat this process as long as he wants, so that's the reason why he's theoretically immortal, okay? If he avoids predators and diseases. They probably originated in some warmer seas, but now they live everywhere basically. And fortunately for other animals, it's not a giant predator clipping other animals and then like regenerating to full HP, you know, that would be kinda OP. It's just a tiny, fragile and usually unnoticed friendly guy feeding on plankton. Abracadabra giant tortoise. The Aldabra G tortoises, as I call them, are one of the largest tortoises on Earth and one of the longest living land animals alive today, you know. They are native to an island nation in Seychelles, which is the smallest country in Africa, W, sending much love there. And their most iconic individual, like the tortoise, not the African, you know, is named Jonathan, and that guy was hatched back in 1832, okay? 1832. And he still fucking lives today. Completely crazy. This Ankh is 193 years old, and he's still chilling there with his homie Frederick. I also just realized that he was trying to mate with that guy, so either he doesn't know that he's male or he's gay. If someone knows more about this, then feel free to let us know, thank you. And despite still living, of course, he already surpassed the second record holder from them. That G was named Tui Malila, sorry, I don't know how to read that, who died in Tonga in 1966 at the age of 189. Still pretty good, you know, can't take that from them. There is also one from India who's believed to have lived to the age of 255, but this guy isn't confirmed, so I don't know, you know. Yeah, so like what to say about them? I mean, they are tortoises, like they are slow, don't do much, you know, I don't know. Did you know, by the way, the difference between tortoise and turtle? Well, tortoises live on land and turtles in water. Easy. Another crazy thing is that these guys existed for over 15 million years and many similar species to them got extinct by like predators. But because of their huge size and thick shells, they managed to survive until today, okay? Greenland Shark. This guy is one of the most mysterious and unique animals in the ocean and is the longest living vertebrate ever discovered. It lives in these freezing waters of the Arctic and North Atlantic, where you know extreme cold, darkness, pressure, all that create one of the harshest habitats on Earth. The thing is that he doesn't care, like he doesn't give a fuck, okay? Scientists also estimated these guys live over 400 fucking years, okay? Like, what the fuck? And this extreme age possibility is possible because they age extremely slowly, okay? Like, listen to me, like females have to be at least 150 years old to even be able to reproduce. You feel me? Like, that means they grow up longer than we and, like, humans and many other animals live in total. You know, like, what the fuck is that? Like, it's cool and all, but it also makes them vulnerable because their lost populations recover very slowly, which sucks a bit, but yeah. We still don't really know everything even about these sharks, because where the fuck do they live even, but researchers are working on it, good luck. Glass punch one. Yeah, this thing is actually not some random ass weed growing in the water, it's an animal, okay, animal. Strange one, yeah, but it is. It appears in this special crystal structure and its body is from silica, the same material that glass is made from. I think that's why they named him, you know, glass punch like this. And by some ocean magic, their bodies can create these cool shapes that look almost artificial. Yeah. It also doesn't even move, okay? It remains attached to the seafloor where it survives by filtering tiny particles and microorganisms from passing water. Yeah, and they do that for up to 15,000 fucking years. Like, humans were doing farm runs and beating up mammoths with sticks when one of these guys got spawned in by his hermaphrodite parent and then live up to today. Like, imagine that. Some species even grow together, like they form this large sponge reef village, and those villages are then used by other small marine animals as protection and habitat. So even they are good guys. As you can see, they may seem primitive, but they are not, like they are actually cool. Sulphur-Crested Cockatoo. Moving on to the skies now, unexpectedly, with this fuck-ass named parrot. But these parrots, like, I find them kinda cool, okay? That's why I chose them. They are native to Australia, Papua New Guinea and Nearby Islands. They are highly intelligent, active and social. But most importantly, they just live long as fuck for some reason. I don't know why. Like, there was this one individual, his name was Cocky Bennett, you know, the oldest one. He was born at 1796 and lived to 1916, 120 years. Like, what do you mean this bird can live longer than humans? Crazy, no? Well, that's about it for this. Let's move on. Hydra. Not this one, but it is actually named after this one, so you know it's about to be special. It's this tiny guy living in freshwater that, yeah, looks simple at first glance, yet it's one of the most remarkable creatures ever studied, okay? It's a small relative of jellyfish and sea anemones that live all around the world. And although it is this small, delicate fuck, it's actually a skilled predator, okay? It captures prey with stinging cells, similar to those used by jellyfish. Okay, but let's move on to the ability, okay? It's another type of regeneration. If it gets damaged or even like cut into pieces under the right conditions, its body parts can regrow and reorganize into complete animals somehow. And because of that, they just don't age at all, basically. Like, you could say they don't die, but it's not theoretically the same animal afterwards, so I don't know the terminology here, but it's pretty cool. Bowhead Whale. Similarly to the Greenland Shark, this guy also adapted to live in the freezing Arctic, where just few large animals can endure year-round. So these guys are pretty tough. And although these guys are mammals, they can live over 200 years, which makes them the longest living mammals ever discovered. They are also pretty big, not gonna lie, like they can grow around 60 feet or 80 meters long and weigh up to 100 fucking tons. Like, that's more than a casual house, which of course gives them immense power beneath the ice. So who do they hunt then? Like normal almost, they are not a predator somehow. Unlike regular whales that hunt fish or seals, these whales feed by filtering tiny prey from seawater. They take huge volume of water and push it through the... eat it somehow, you know? They suck up like some krill, copepods and other small plankton animals, whoever is that, and they do about 6 tons of these per day. Vacuum cleaner pro max. For centuries, these guys were being hunted actually by the Alaska Eskimos because of their blubber and baleen. I don't know what's that, but I will probably know when I'm editing it. And some populations declined severely, but conservation protections later helped numbers recover back, which is nice. I want to put that here. Tuatara. This guy is one of the most ancient reptiles still alive today. Native only to New Zealand, it resembles a lizard at first glance, but it's not a lizard at all, okay? It belongs to its own separate lineage. It's like hundreds of millions of years ago old, okay? So that's why he's there, why he's cool. It's got this sturdy body, rough skin, heavy head, sharp teeth fused to the jaws, spiny scales, you know? He looks pretty prehistoric, you know? Even like, you know, many reptiles prefer heat. This guy is okay with lower temperatures, doesn't really care. And one of the most favorite features of these guys is so-called third eye. On top of their head, young tuataras have a light-sensitive organ known as the parietal eye. It's not used like a normal eye for seeing shapes, but it may help regulate daily rhythms, seasonal behavior and hormone cycles linked to sunlight, whatever that means, okay? But what are we here for is how long they live, you know? Again, we got an individual still living up to today called Henry, which was born somewhere around 1900, so he's around 125 years old. Which is completely insane for a lizard this size, okay? But again, like this guy literally lived alongside dinosaurs, so we can expect him being cool. Black coral. Again, this ain't some random as dead tree looking flower. It's one of the most mysterious long-living animals in the ocean, okay? It grows slowly in deep or dim marine waters where sunlight is weak and currents move steadily. But despite its name, it's not always black on the outside. Many species appear golden, brown, reddish or pale. Why? I don't fucking know, like just call them coral or something. Not a black coral when they ain't black. The fuck? Oh wait, I see. That inner skeleton is what gave black coral its name. Ah, I see. And even made it valuable for jewelry and carving in past centuries. What looks like a single plant-like branch is actually a colony made of many tiny polyps working together as one organism. And each of these small polyps has tentacles used to capture microscopic prey drifting in the water. And over time, the colony builds... Okay, who even fucking cares, to be honest? Like, I don't, okay? And I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm editing this video, you know, it just hit the 10th minute, and like, my editing software is fucking lagging as shit, it's taking so long. So, to not lose the quality here, let's just speed it up a lot now, okay? So, this guy, of course, is on the list, wait, so let me search it up. He lives 4,000 years, you know, like, what the fuck? Like, humans just created bronze in that time, like, flexing, you know, on homies. Yeah, that's about it for these guys, thank you. Then he's got these ocean hog riders, which there was this clam called the Mink, and he was like 507 years when they found him and they killed him, unfortunately. So he could have lived longer, but yeah, unlucky. Then we got this fucker, Rougheye Rockfish, which he lived just for 205, but it's just a small fish, so I guess pretty cool for him, yeah. And then lobsters, which, you know, like, we probably know all lobsters, but did you know they can live over 100 years? Pretty cool. So yeah, I'm sorry for kind of cutting it up here, but yeah, like, if you know what is happening to me, like, it's terror, it's pain and terror, okay? Every 5 seconds my whole PC freezes, and like, I'm just being real here, okay? So, like if you like, subscribe if you subscribe, comment if what you liked. You probably didn't like this last part, but yeah. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you.